I got the opportunity to try to tell something about my experiences with Srila Bad Maharaji. Pujapad Ban Maharaji, I met him for the first time. Well, actually, I met him often at the Navadvip Parikrama, but I stayed a bit behind. So he spoke Bengali and I don't understand Bengali. So I would stay a bit far from him but I met him through Rohini Nandan and Puja Didi. So I had a lot of anger because my family didn't let me go to the mud and I didn't know what to do, walk away from home. So Puja Didi said, come back home and then we'll speak again. So after going back to home, Rohini Nandan Prabhu called me to Srila Band Maharaji. So I asked Band Maharaji, Maharaji, I am in so much trouble. I cannot do my bhajan. I have no permission to go to the mud. How can I do bhajan? There is no Vaishnava there. So this is something that happened in 2014. So then Maharaji said, he told me a story about Ravan and his wife. And then he tried to explain this to me. So I got some peace in my heart. So when my Guru Acharya is giving me such an explanation, who am I to go against it? So Maharaji has such a causeless mercy. He has given me this. So I went to Navadvip Parikrama with my mother. So Madhav Maharaji, I thought he is the biggest guru because he gave seva so much. And then I wanted to give my mother Harinam and Diksha from Madhav Maharaji. So then I sat down for Katha and then I asked, where are you going? And then Didi said, I'm going for bhajan and Katha at Maharaji's room. So will you take my mother? So she will get Harinam and Diksha. So my mother got mercy. I wanted to send her to Madhav Maharaji, but then Puja Didi took her to Pan Maharaji. So my Mataji went there once and Maharaji gave her mercy and gave her Harinam. And then Mataji said, he is so nice, and I thought she was speaking about Madhav Maharaji. Ban Maharaji, his behavior is so... Don't ask. That means I was so hesitating after the disappearance of Gurudev. There were so many Maharaji. I had so many questions in my heart, but I didn't know what to do. In my heart, there was such an anxiety. But after meeting Maharaji, he is so simple. It's like I cannot speak with my family members as well as I can speak with him. I can just totally open up. It's like a child cannot be so comfortable in front of his father as comfortable as you get in front of Maharaji. So Maharaji was coming to Nirala. And as I got to know this, I was dancing because I was so happy he was coming so near to me, and I was planning how to go there. So I got Maharaji's darshan there, I heard Katha, and then again he came to Nirala. And then I felt so good that a Vaishnava is coming near to us and giving us mercy. And even without any effort, Maharaji came so close to my home and was so many Vaishnavas Harinam and Diksha. But as soon as I got to know this, I went there. Maharaji asked me, how are you? How is your bhajan going? Maharajji has such a mercy. After hearing the Katha, I was not afraid anymore. I just said, Maharajji, will you shower your mercy on me and come to my house? Maharajji said, yes, sit down. After 10 minutes, I'll tell you. So I will come to you at 8 o'clock. So I was thinking, why is Maharajji saying 8 o'clock? I cannot receive him at 8 o'clock because I have to go to work. So if he will come later, I can make the prasadam, the lunch. But Maharajji came at 8 o'clock and I was really anxious because if my husband will wake up, what will his reaction be? So in the evening, I told him in the morning when Acharya is coming, and he said, I have to take care of the prasadam. So when he heard the prasad, then he said, okay, then it's okay. And then he was asking, why is he coming? Did you call him? And then I said, no, he is coming here for the Gaushala. And then he called me and said, I have to prepare prasad for him. So now I have to prepare it, right? But if you don't want to meet him, then you don't have to. But if he comes, don't say anything or go away before he comes here. So I know what his behavior is, but there was such a mercy from Maharajji that he was sleeping upstairs in his room and Maharajji is downstairs doing kirtan and preaching. So Maharajji said, I will come, I'm here in your house, so sing a bhajan for me. So I cannot sing, I'm really trying to sing, but by the mercy of Maharajji, I could sing. And look, what a special mercy we have. He let me sing this bhajan and he was explaining this bhajan. So I was singing bhajans, but I didn't know the meaning of the bhajans. And Maharajji gave such a causeless mercy that every word he was explaining. And he also gave very much mercy to my little sister, my younger sister. She is a disciple of Srila Tirtha Maharajji. She could not have much association with Maharajji, but she said, hey Gurudev, my Gurudev has left me. So who will I take shelter of now? And Gurudev also didn't give me a name. So my sister was speaking so sweetly. Maharajji said, I am your Gurudev, your name is Rasheshwari. So this is the causeless mercy of Vaishnavas. Look, it is his god brother. And the children of the god brothers, he is seeing them as their own. So my Gurudev said, once Uma Didi told, Gurudev, you love me less than the people that come from other mats. Then Gurudev said, yes, I love them more. So that I cannot think of the right word, but my Gurudev, I can also see him in Ban Maharajji. So Maharajji is showing here, my Gurudev took other disciples, and here Maharajji is also showing that he is taking disciples of others. So her Harinam Diksha was in 2009, and then she got married in such a family that she had to leave everything. And then slowly on, she was doing Harinam in the bathroom, and she also got some fruits that she came that day to my house when Maharajji was here, and Maharajji gave her so much mercy. She was crying so badly, and she was saying again and again, Maharajji is really my Gurudev. Like Gokul Chand Prabhu said, I felt like this body is of Ban Maharajji, but the face is of my Gurudev. The same feeling my younger sister also had. It's like my Gurudev, but this is Ban Maharajji, and Maharajji also gave her so much mercy that she again got the Diksha mantra and Harinam explained, and he said, "Don't worry, I am with you now, start your bhajan." And this mercy is still on her. It's been 2 months now, and she's still doing her bhajan. She doesn't have to go to the bathroom to do her bhajan. She can just sit in her room. She didn't get permission, but by the mercy of Maharaj Ji, she got the time that she doesn't have to do her Harinam in the bathroom. She can just sit in the room, and that person that made this possible is Ban Maharaj Ji. So I went to Mathura Math and heard the afternoon katha of Maharaj Ji. And our family members made so much trouble by calling us back. They didn't know where we went and how we would come back home. And Maharaj Ji saw us getting nervous, so Maharaj Ji said, "What is the problem?" And then I said, "Maharaj Ji, her in-laws and my family members are giving so much trouble. What shall we say when we go back? They don't know that we went to Mathura." And Maharaj Ji gave so much mercy that 15 days before she got darshan of Maharaj Ji, and 15 days later Maharaj Ji called her to Mathura. So in 10 years, she didn't have the darshan of Mathura Vrindavan, and this was his mercy. He said, "You don't worry, daughter, nothing will happen. Just sleep here and go back in the morning." So in that night, there was so much commotion. And in the morning, no one said, "Where were you? Where didn't you go?" It was such a mercy of our Vaishnavas. Even if we don't want, they arrange everything. They can give so much mercy. We are conditioned souls. We cannot understand everything. But they are acharyas. They can make us understand. And then I also heard something else on the Avirbhav Tithi of Gurudev. He said, Gurudev said, "I am in Brazil, but don't think that I am not with you. You should do your bhajan. Every moment I am with you and I am seeing you." So when you think like this, and you are thinking, "My Gurudev is seeing me," then you will also do your bhajan right, and I will be with you. So by the disciples of Gurudev and Maharaj Ji, I'm sitting in such a disturbance, what to do, and then Maharaj Ji gives so much mercy that all my disturbances, my problems are solved. So when I speak about Maharaj Ji, he came to my house, and the mercy Maharaj Ji gave, I could not think that my husband would come with a car, and I don't have the right to use that car to go to the mud. So I told Maharaj Ji, "My husband has come with a car and give me some mercy." So Maharaj Ji, he did Narsingh Bhagwan Puja, and Maharaj Ji sat down in the car. And after sitting in that seat, I also got the mercy that I could take the car to the mud. So I could not go whenever I wanted, but secretly I could take the car. So there are so many things with Maharaj Ji. So before going to Brazil, Maharaj Ji came to Raman Vihari Gauriya Math. By the mercy of Maharaj Ji, I could go. And that day was so special that it was my birthday. So I thought, if I could get the mercy of Vaishnavas, what will be better? So the children arranged that I could bring a cake, and Maharaj Ji could cut the cake with his own hands. So as far as I knew, we should stay far from our acharyas, do pranam from a distance, don't touch them. But then there, when I see the love and affection of Maharaj Ji, I asked Maharaj Ji, "Can I please touch your feet?" He was laughing, so I could touch his feet. This was such a mercy. And then Maharaj Ji was cutting the cake, and Maharaj Ji was saying, "Everyone, come, come, cut the cake." And then I also got the opportunity to touch his hand. So this is such a mercy that will not happen very easily, and this is only the mercy of the Vaishnavas. So Maharaji gave my son also Harinam, and he doesn't really do anything. Sometimes he does 2 malas, sometimes 4, sometimes in 10 days he does 20 malas, and then he would say, I did 2 malas for this day, for that day, for that day. But then I told Maharaji, he doesn't really do Harinam. And then if I look at the mercy of Maharaji, then he is every time blessing my son. He's keeping him in his lap. I am seeing there are many people doing Harinam, but what happens with Harinam? The Sukriti doesn't come. If we cannot do Harinam without the 10 offenses, then nothing will come. I am doing Harinam from 10-12 years, but I don't have the taste yet. But my son, he got so much mercy. Maharaji said, look, I'll give you Gopal mantra. Then I said, Maharaji, he will not do anything. How will he do Gopal mantra in time? But even though we are not capable, we are not qualified, still they give us mercy. So Maharaji gave my son mercy and gave him Gopal mantra. So when we speak of mercy, then Maharaji has so much mercy. When I'm speaking about Maharaji, then Ramchandra Prabhu told us that Maharaji came from his youth to our mat. He surrendered to Gurudev. And he was doing so much seva. One time, Ramchandra Prabhu told us a story. Premanand Prabhu and one Maharaji went to the market to get vegetables. So when the market would end, all the vegetables that were left, they went there and you could get them very cheap. So a cauliflower seller threw some cauliflower away, and then Premanand Prabhu took the cauliflower and gave it in the hand of Maharaji. So Maharaji was thinking, what can I do with this? It is rotten. And then a cow came along and he took the cauliflower from his hand. So Premananda Prabhu came and he saw this. Then Premananda Prabhu took from the mouth of the cow the cauliflower. And Maharaji was thinking, in my village, at my house, there was so much nice cauliflower. And here we are going after a rotten cauliflower. Let the cow eat. And then Premanand Prabhuji said, he was telling his god brother, look, we are doing 3 people's seva here. How? Premanand Prabhu said, what did he do? He cut the cauliflower in half. He gave 1 half to the cow and 1 half he put in the bag. And then Premanand Prabhu, he told a shlok. And then Maharaji asked, what is the meaning of this shlok? And Premanand Prabhu is telling, 3 people are served now. First the cow, then a Brahman, and then Thakurji. So Maharaji was joking and said, you are the Pandit, so Brahman seva is done by you. No, not my seva, of our Gurudev, because Gurudev is Devari, he is Brahman, and he is Vaishnava, so this is Vaishnava seva. How? Thakurji seva, Vaishnava seva, and Gomata seva. So Ramchandra Prabhuji was telling that in the mud there was such a lack of vegetables that the potatoes were fried in the morning. You got 2 rotis. So I'm speaking of Maharaji, he's Bengali. Without rice, his belly will not full. And then Premanand Prabhuji was really trying to give proper prasad to everyone, but because of the shortage, it was not possible. Everyone got 2 rotis, some vegetables, some pickle, and Maharaji would eat those 2 rotis and went for seva, collecting alms. So when these words are spoken about Maharaji, there was such a shortage in those days that Maharaji would go for collection, he would get 10 cents. He would go to Mathura And then he would get like 10 cents and also put that in the seva of Gurudev. And then the people from Mathura, they would let their dogs loose and to bite him, and they would scold him. And Maharaji was never thinking, the dogs will bite me, I will not go. Maharaji went there every time for collecting alms because he wanted to do seva for his Gurudev. So Maharaji, where there was some market, he would go there by foot, and then there was a cycle in the mud, and then he would go by cycle. And then after collecting alms the whole day, he would get 1 rupee, and then he would go back and give it to Gurudev. Gurudev, I got this from seva. So we are thinking that they come from such a good family, and they left everything to give us mercy, and they are giving an example by their own life, even after having so much troubles. How they serve their Gurudev, how they serve Thakurji. And still we cannot learn. We are sitting in our house and we cannot do bhajan. We have all the luxury and rest. But our Acharya, they are showing us how you have to do bhajan. And if I speak of all my Vaishnava Acharyas, then I'm thinking I don't have so much knowledge. When I sit at Katha, I don't really concentrate on the Katha. So when I went to Navadvip at Gurudev's Samadhi, I was thinking, who can I call my own now? So I was really feeling anxious, and then I got so much mercy from Gurudev. That mood of Gurudev, that is in his disciples, and I feel like I felt Gurudev in the love and affection of Madhav Maharaj, Tirtha Maharaj, and his way of singing bhajan, so sweet. Our Sridhar Maharaj Ji, I also feel that he has so much rasa. And our Siddhanti Maharaj, how he speaks Bhagavad, our Gurudev's Vedant Sutra, how Tirtha Maharaj, how he sang Gopi Geet, how he spoke the Bhagavad. So that mood that my Gurudev was giving, that Parakiya Bhav our Ban Maharaj is giving. Ban Maharaj is openly giving us the nectar of Parakiya Bhav. So if we still cannot understand Parakiya Bhav and we cannot surrender to that, how can a conditioned soul like me do this? How can I be so unfortunate? So I'm praying to my Gurudev, your medium, you are one Acharya, my Gurudev is one, and in that one person I got everything. But now Gurudev has left this world, and in the Vaishnava Acharya there are so many Siksha Gurus, and in them Gurudev is there. This is the speech of Gurudev, and I say there are so many Vaishnava Acharyas, and I hope that they will give us their mercy. And our Band Maharaji, he is so simple. I don't see anyone of my family member as near to me. So he is always saying like Gurudev, that's okay, daughter. So I hope Maharaji will give me this love and affection and keep me showering his mercy on me. So I am so low. I don't know how to do sadhan. I don't have anything to be proud of. So otherwise I could not speak to you like this. I do have abhiman, ego, but the Vaishnavas, they have so much mercy that by their strength, if I can do some abhas, it is because of their mercy. So Vaishnava, my Band Maharaji, please give me this mercy that the mood of Gurudev, the Parakiya Bhav, I can really drown in that. I don't have this qualification that I can go down in that nectar. But you know, when there is a child very stubborn, he's not listening, he has no knowledge, he has no samskar, but he is being really stubborn. So I am like those children. I don't know how to do sadhana, I don't know how to do seva for Vaishnava, and I don't listen to anyone. I'm really stubborn. But Srila Band Maharaj Ji has given me such a causeless mercy. What Gurudev came to give, that Parakiya Bhav, he has given me the taste of this, and he is taking me by the hand and bringing me there. Please forgive me for my shortcomings.
वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु एव च पतितनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।